With Disney remaking most of their classic animated movies, let's rank all the Disney Renaissance movies from worst to best. And remember guys, this is my opinion, so let me know how would you rank them on the comments below. What up, Duran here, and if you love the 90s, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you could get all my content right when I upload. Coming in at number 10, Pocahontas. Pocahontas was an interesting movie based on some real life events of Pocahontas. The music was fantastic and the animation was different compared to the other Disney Renaissance movies. The only thing about this movie, it wasn't as fun like the other movies. And the story has been retold in different versions, for example like Avatar. Number 9, The Hunchback of Notre Dom. This movie to me was pretty dark for a Disney movie, and it was about a deformed bell ringer named Quasimodo that was raised by the man that killed his own mother. Yeah, I know. He must assert his independence from a vicious government minister in order to help his gypsy friend. And oh yeah, this vicious government minister is the same guy that raised him. But the movie overall was still a good movie. Coming in at number 8, The Rescue of Down Under. This is one that people don't really talk about. Why? Because it's a sequel from the Disney Dark Ages. The movie centers on Bernard and Bianca traveling to Australia to save a boy named Cody from a villainous poacher in the pursuit of an endangered gold eagle. This movie, it had a lot of heart. It was fun, funny, and filled with adventures, and I truly enjoyed it, and I think anyone can. Coming in at number 7, Hercules. Hercules was a fun movie about a demigod trying to become a god so he can go back to where he came from. And the villain named Hades that has been plotting against Zeus, Hercules' father, to rule Olympus. This movie was a fun adventure movie watching Hercules becoming the hero he was destined to be, with the help of his friend. Coming in at number 6, The Little Mermaid. This is the movie that started the Disney Renaissance. So this is a classic. This movie is about a mermaid that wants to be part of a human world, but her dad doesn't want her to even go near humans. So she ends up going to an evil sea witch and blah blah blah. Y'all know the rest. It was fun, funny, adventurous, and filled with some Disney classic songs. Coming in at number 5, Mulan. This movie was about a girl that joins the army because she don't want her dad to go. Why? Because he was already in bad condition, so she knew if he goes, he won't come back alive. This movie was great. It had great side characters, great music, and is definitely one of Disney's best. Coming in at number 4, Aladdin. This is one of my favorite films of all time. I'm a big fan of Aladdin. And this movie was fun, funny, and filled with adventures. We got magic, we got treasure, we got chases, we got romance, and Robin Williams put the best performance in animation history. The soundtrack was one of Disney's best and is definitely a Disney classic. If you love Disney and the Renaissance, make sure you check out my top 10 Toon Disney shows on the right top corner. Coming in at number 3, Tarzan. The most underrated Disney movie of all times. This movie is about a kid that was raised by gorillas and it took some time for him to get accepted by them. And when he grows up, human comes to his island and he finds out he ain't the only one that looks like him. And of course we got some romance, excitement. You got this dude. He was basically skating on trees. This movie was fun, funny, and it had amazing soundtrack by Phil Collins, and the animation was definitely top notch. Coming in at number 2, Beauty and the Beast. A tale as old as time. The first animated film that was nominated for Best Picture. The movie was about romance, some redemption, filled with beloved side characters, and a lot of Disney classic songs. And it's just not one of the best animated films of all time. It's basically one of the best films, period. Coming in at number 1, The Lion King. The Lion King is Disney's Shakespeare. This movie was beautifully animated, well written, and had great side characters. One of Disney's best soundtracks, this movie had a great upcoming, great regrets, great redemption stories, and it was one of the best film of all time. The Disney Renaissance was filled with great movies, and it was a big part of me growing up. So how would you rank these movies? Let's agree to disagree on the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more.